What's the biggest advantage for you guys having someone like Khabib?
He very good example for us. We follow his rules. He push us. We listen to him.
How do you like coaching? You like it?
No,
No. Stressful? I bet.
I don't like this.
I don't know how you do it.
But I have to be here. It's gonna be a very big night for us. 18 January, again fight. Umar for the title. Islam defending his belt. I cannot be. I have to be here, but I don't like it.
How long do you stay here for the whole camp? Damn.
40 days.
40 days? Shit!
I don't like this, but I have to be.
Would you make the sacrifice for your brothers and your team? It's good.
Someone tired, you can go home. 5, 4, 2, 3.
What else can they do, Khabib, besides go home?
Cry too.
They can cry?
If someone tired, you can cry. 1.
Any crybabies here?
40 seconds. 5.
You have a very big last name. Big last name to where it's very recognizable. So immediately when people hear that name, they associate you with greatness. They put you in a certain stratosphere. You feel a little bit of that pressure having that last name, because every time somebody hears that, that means you can't be bad. You have to be good.
Of course, little bit it's pressure, and more than pressure, it's responsibility. You know,
Right.
in front of your family, in front of my cousin, my young brother, would push me to more train, you know, be focused, be motivated, and all the time, 2 times a day, like just train, you know, be ready.
Has that been promised to you by Dana White or Hunter that you're next for the title?
They said to me, I'm next. They said he don't deserve, he have to fight. Hey guys, I don't care about you. I just need belt. You can keep belt, leave. I just will come and take, you know. I don't need your name, you. I just want this belt. Enough.
You don't right now. You just want to be busy. You want to be active.
Right,
You want
exactly.
to fight. So you don't care who it is. What if your next fight is not for a title?
I don't care. Even King Kong, he doing 135 and we go fight. Who cares?
I love
That's
this.
an anorexic King Kong.
I
dude.
love this.
I don't care. I really don't care. I don't want to wait these guys. I have my goal, become greatest. I want to be pound for pound.
Things are getting heated up before Umar and Morab Deal's fight on the UFC 31 fight card. Yesterday, the bantamweight champion, Morab Deals, went to the Performance Institute in Las Vegas for a medical checkup, but he was unexpectedly stopped by the guards there. They refused to let me in because his opponent, Umar Nurmagomedov, was training inside, and they were protecting him. This is quite shocking that the current bantamweight champion, who will defend his title on January 18th, 2025, was denied entry to the Performance Institute. Guards made flimsy excuses, saying that Umar Nurmagomedov was training inside, and they were protecting him. Morab was furious about the incident, explaining on social media, "I'm here in front of UFCPI, and security won't let me go in because Umar Nurmagomedov is inside, and they are protecting him. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to smash him before the fight, but January 18th is a different story."
Able to go in UFCPI because I was supposed to get for my injury. I was supposed to sign some cards. I was supposed to eat lunch with my friends.
Meeb was incensed and eager to exact revenge for Umar's disrespect in the cage. The bantamweight champion claimed that although Umar was protected today, no one would shield him on January 18th. Morab is eager to face Umar, demonstrate his strength, and teach him a valuable lesson about respecting opponents.
Smash this guy because of all the disrespect, all the lies he was saying. You better show up, Umar. Okay, today you will be protected. Don't worry, I'm not gonna punch you before the fight. But January 18, no one will protect.
In his tweet on X, Jacob Castro, a member of the MMA community, expressed his disappointment as well, saying, "If I were Morab and I showed up to the UFC Performance Institute to rehab an injury and I was not allowed in because my opponent is inside training, who I stepped up to fight 3 months after winning the title, I would pull out 1000%. But that's probably why I am not a fighter." The UFC fraternity is also unhappy with the Performance Institute's unacceptable behavior. Concerns about this fight were voiced by another account, Perry Punch, which shares MMA news. By agreeing to fight against Umar and Magomedov, Morab has already done the UFC a huge favor. If they won't let him go to the Performance Institute to recover from his injuries, Meeb will have to take a risk. Should Khabib withdraw from UFC 311 if he is unable to even recover from his injury? While Umar, this doesn't seem right because Nurmagomedov, who is inside the UFC Performance Institute, already gave Umar and the UFC a great service by agreeing to the fight in the first place. Likewise, Brawmore said, "I can't imagine this happening to another champ. If Patton wanted to go to the Performance Institute while Ankalaev was there, they'd kick him out, though it'd be trouble." There were also conflicting responses from users, who claimed that the entire incident was staged to heighten fan excitement for the fight. One former user, Zach Shoemaker, tweeted, "What's the odd that they show up to the gym at the same time? I have to imagine it was staged, but they continue to do a great job at building up the fight." Some users also praised the UFC's move, saying that Morab overreacts to everything. Some supporters felt that if Morab was permitted entry, he must have gotten into a verbal or physical altercation with Umar, which is why they think the guards have done a good job of maintaining order. One former user commented, "I feel like Morab is too emotional for this fight, it might backfire on him." Another user said that the issue is that Morab is a hothead who has repeatedly demonstrated that he can't handle Umar Nurmagomedov's coach. "I don't understand why Morab is always crying about respect," Javier Mendez remarked in response to that video. "Morab is the title holder and will be challenged by other fighters, so he needs to be prepared and avoid such behavior," Mendez said. Javier revealed
is taking his opportunity to get his title shot. It has nothing to do with Merab. I think Merab's a great guy, and I think he's a great champion. But hey, we want what he has, so we're being given that opportunity, and we're taking every bit of that opportunity and doing everything we can to make sure that we get what we want, and we want that.
In addition, Khabib Nurmagomedov responded appropriately to Khabib's claims that Umar didn't deserve this fight. He made it clear how deserving Umar is of this fight, saying, "I think when Morab was beginning his career, he was acting good. When he became champion, he could not deal with this. Umar is here not because he is my cousin."
Rob is absolutely shitting himself, terrified of Umar. Think he will do that? Doesn't mean he doesn't want to fight Umar. Now he's saying he wants to fight Peter. He wanted to fight.
Additionally, Corey Sandhagen gave his assessment of this fight. As a formidable contender for the UFC title, Corey is supporting Umar Nurmagomedov to defeat Morab and take the title of new bantamweight champion in UFC 311. He believes that Umar has the talent and skills necessary to prevail and that Morab won't be able to subdue him the way he did against Ali. "I don't think he's going to be able to strike with him, but I also don't think he'll be able to take him down and control him like he was able to do against Ali and against other guys. I just don't really see a path to success for Morab," said Corey Sandhagen. "I think Umar probably will win."
Island boy Merab in that one, just because he's my boy. I think Umar, obviously, he has that pedigree and he has a great in all of his fights. But I think Merab can kind of neutralize his wrestling a little bit more than anyone else could. And with Merab's pace, I think he can get that one done. Obviously, he's probably going to be an underdog, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to rock with my guy.
In the meantime, MMA manager Ali Abdulaziz commended Umar Nurmagomedov and expressed confidence in his triumph. Ali boldly declared that Umar is the greatest Dastani fighter, claiming that his
Umar will be a champion. Umar will break Khabib's record, and he will start undefeated. He is this good. Umar is the best out of all of them. He's better than Khabib, Islam, Usman. He's well-rounded.
Wow.
I know Umar for 10 years, right? For the last 5 years, I haven't seen anybody take Umar down. I'm talking about he trained with Islam Makhachev, he trained with his brother, he trained with some of the best guys.
Kamaru Usman highlights the value of bravery in combatants and the characteristics that set them apart. Usman thinks Morab is a strong man, and although he may be a little anxious about this battle,